So I am out again, all wrapped up. Weather is supposed to be getting better, isn't it? Not worse. It just seems to be freezing, and seems to be every time I go out and do anything, it is it's either raining or windy or snowing. So you can see I'm well wrapped up here. I'm down at Sunderland Academy. One of our football agency clients, Thomas Lavery, is playing today for Sunderland under 18s against Blackburn. And yeah, it's the good thing is it's only like a 5-minute walk from my house, so get a few steps in, and yeah, it's quite convenient on that front. So looking forward to the game, and catch up with you guys later. Hello everyone, Monday evening. I'm just at Eppleton in Durham to watch Sunderland under 21s against Nottingham Forest under 21s. Our client, football agency client, Harry Gardner, starts after coming on at the weekend for South Shields. Made his first appearance as a substitute for South Shields, and yeah, so I think he'll probably play 60 minutes today, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit less. So really looking forward to the game. It's a lovely night. For once it's not freezing, so yeah, see what the game has in store. And I've brought my little helper today. I've brought Theo Lynch today. He's going to scout for us, see if he can find any good goalkeepers. I'm going to ask him what his thoughts on goalkeepers are and what he's looking for tonight. Hey Theo, what are you looking for tonight in the goalkeepers?
Probably either, well, first positioning.
What about the positioning? What are you looking for on that?
It's like a high line, because like keepers, like people say, like, oh, they're doing loads of saves, but really what they don't know is if you have good positioning, then you're not going to have as much shots, what makes it easier for you. And that, like, barely anyone knows this, but like it's really good from a keeper about the positioning. And second of all, with the feet, so like the footwork, that's important. Playing out from the back quickly, and instead of just like booting it long, I want to see a lot of like keeping possession with the keeper. So yeah, I hope that they do that tonight, so I'm looking for that.
It's Saturday again, and I'm back at the Academy Light in Sunderland. This time watching one of our clients, Thomas Lavery, who plays for Sunderland 18s, and they're playing Everton today. They're sitting second at the top of the table in the under 18s Premier League, and approximately a couple of points behind Manchester City, but then the 18 points clear of third place Man United. So they've had a really good season. I think I've mentioned that before. So I'll probably only catch half of the game, and then the plan is to head over to South Shields to watch Harry Gardner. So another day full of football. Catch you later. Gorgeous Saturday afternoon. I'm here for the South Shields game at South Shields Football Club. One of our football agency clients, Harry Gardner, is on loan at South Shields, so we've got a box for the day. Really looking forward to that. It's the first time I've been in the new stand. As you can see behind us, it's pretty impressive for this level of football. So should be a great day. The sun is shining, and hopefully it'll be 3 points for the Mariners. We're just heading up now, as you can see. Lovely day, nice backdrop. Pitch is looking beautiful. What box did you say we're in? 14, box 14 today. I think we'll head down here. You can see it's an impressive stand, which is a new stand here at South Shields. It's going to walk along to box 14. Like I say, it's the first time I've actually been back to the ground since I used to work here within the recruitment department. And so yeah, it's really impressive how it's developed over the years. Great club, and hopefully they're near enough sort of secure promotion today. So I often get some people asking about like the football agency and sort of where that came from. And really this is kind of like my passion project in life, I'd say. Football is something I've always been involved with. Football is something I grew up with. And it kind of started like in scouting. So I volunteered as a scout and I worked my way up, and was lucky enough to then get assigned to go with the first team scout at Blackburn Rovers. John Brown is a really good friend of mine now, and we keep in touch a lot. John showed me a lot and taught me a lot about football recruitment, player profiling, opposition scouting. And so I did that for about 3 years. And when I sold my business, I didn't know whether I wanted to continue with the scouting or what to do really. So I then looked into becoming a football agent. I thought, well, having the scouting skills and the scouting background, but then having the commercial experience and knowledge, I thought, well, it's something else to have a go at, something else to have a look at. And yeah, I've been doing that ever since. It's not a big agency, it's not a big business. We've only got a small amount of players, but three players all at Category 1 academies. So I've got players at Sunderland, obviously Harry and Thomas, and I've got a player at Stoke City, George. So yeah, they've all done well. Both of the scholars, Harry and George, both progressed from scholar to getting the first year professional contract offers last year. And Thomas is doing really well in Sunderland's fantastic group of 18s this year. So yeah, just a little bit of background into that. I just help and support the players and the families. I watch a lot of their games, give them advice on a whole host of areas really, but for me it's very important that the player and the families are nice people, because that ultimately I want to work with good people and help good people, and yeah, it's enjoyable. So yeah, see what today brings. Hopefully Harry gets a chance and takes a chance if he gets a chance. So yeah, I'll catch up with you all later. So weirdly, I've bumped into this man, Johnny Rose. So Johnny started with my business as an apprentice accountant.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Apprentice accountant. I always remember we interviewed him, we picked him up from your college, weren't you, at the time?
Yeah, it was.
And so obviously being at South Shields today, and literally Johnny's standing at the door, all smart as a dart. And so he tells us he's actually the finance manager here. So when did all that come about?
So about 2 years ago, I applied just for an accountant's job at South Shields. And I'd worked at Lynch Healthcare for sort of 5-6 years. Yeah. I came on as an apprentice, and just sort of the right opportunity came up here, and I've sort of stuck around for about 2 years now. So yeah.
Brilliant. So what is like your day to day? What does that involve? Are you like active on like trying to drive money in, or are you just trying to control the costs, or what?
Well, it's a little bit of both. So I sort of run the office as well.
Right.
So we kind of obviously like targets for staff and set like everything as per the budget. So I would sit down and kind of develop the budget in advance at the start of the season, and then go through that with the staff. And it's kind of about sort of running the day-to-day delivery of that, and kind of align everyone against the budget.
Yeah, brilliant. And I think like working in football, it's great, isn't it? So it's like it's something I know you still go to Newcastle games or not?
I do, yeah. Less so now, obviously, in the Shields. I've got,
yeah,
you've
got that commitment
now, but
yeah. Oh, it's great. It's great. Obviously, I've bumped into you, but it's even better to know that you're doing well, and you're doing what you want, you love doing. You're in football, and you're still in finance. Mm-hmm. So happy days, mate. So we might be able to sneak away for a beer. At some point, we'll have a proper catch up.
Awesome.
So back in the office Monday morning, pretty successful weekend of football. Thomas's game for Sunderland under 18s finished 4-1 against Everton, and that puts them 1 point behind Manchester City at the top of the league. And there's an absolute crunch game coming up this weekend because Sunderland 18s travel to Manchester City which is probably going to be a title decider. I'm not sure whether I'll get down for that or not. So I had to leave that game half time to get over to South Shields to watch Harry Gardner, who started for South Shields for the first time. And yeah, so I've got a busy week ahead. Pretty much just catching up with a lot of paperwork today across the sort of business portfolio. And then pretty busy one tomorrow morning. And then I've got a guest coming up joining me for the Sunderland's first team game, which is against Huddersfield Town tomorrow at the Stadium Light. So got a guest joining me there, so that should be good. Hopefully that meeting will go well, and yeah, catch up with you soon.